room in Singapore. My name is Stanley. Me and my friend Carlos is in my room doing for me video footage. The purpose of this footage is I'm proposing a new exercise method for a group of special people. They're patients of cancer. Since it's aiming for this special group of people, the weight has to be special because as patients, they're pretty weak. They can't exercise in the normal way, in the normal strength, at a normal speed. And I'm having this with the help of some basic equipment, practicing in a new method. But now you're looking at a marketing model of treadmill system. The treadmill, you will see it from any store of gym stuff. The difference of this treadmill system is it actually has one more shelf added to it. The shelf's function is to provide a platform for my keyboard and my mouse. There's a control unit of a computer, and yes, my point is to allow people to exercise while using computer at the same time. But actually the point is not using computer. I'm encourage people to do long hour of exercise without feeling boring. And this is very important for people with cancer because they need to fight for their life for every single minute. And what? Because the cancer cells is trying to eat the rest of the functioning part. And if you don't do something, if you don't remain this part in function, you will lose them. Cancer will spread. The time will get little and little, and you don't have a chance. What here you see is my projector. This is a video source. I'm using this instead of a monitor. And follow the light, you will see that the image is right in front of this treadmill. While I'm walking on the treadmill, I'm facing this image. This image is switchable. I'm able to switch from computers to TV, TVs to MP3. Different information for different timing. Switch from one another, keep your mind refreshed, so you keep your body doing what you really need. And this will help your mind without feeling boring. This is very important because for long hour exercise, you will need continuous distractions, and they have to be updating every single minute. So I have computers, so I have TV, non-stop. While I'm doing exercise, I need to do it for a very long time. Since it's a very long time, you might ask, how does a cancer patient survive for such a strength of exercise? Well, strength here is not the point. Speed here is not the point. The point of the stator is that keeping your body in motion is my key of keep the rest of your part of the body in function. And with this part in function, the cancer cell will stay there without spreading, just hopefully. And science at some stage can prove it. If you want to survive, you're going to believe in something more than normal people. So you have to believe it, you have to stick with it. There's no time for any doubts. You have to do it. The earlier the better. And if you look at the screen, It's a screen. Or maybe you want to take a look at this blog. This is a blog from a girl who has cancer. They said this is a record of life from the day she started her treatment for stage 3C cancer. Unluckily, she's no longer with us. And from this blog, I find a lot of things from cancer patients about this blog. Does not provide science, data, progress. It basically records the true feeling of a real cancer patient. The feeling of desperate, the feeling of hope, the ups, the downs. They know how desperate they are, how anxious they want to live. And sometimes when they exhaust everything, the thing still doesn't turn around. How disappointed they get. Well, I want you to try something new, try something like this. You don't have to take my advice of this configuration, but please take my message. The reason I have these things set up, I have remote controls after remote controls, phones, water just in the reach is because I want people do this exercise non-stop with everything in the reach. Don't get off, don't stop. You might get a second chance, you might get longer time, you might even get a life. And when you're using this, I'm suggesting you use at minimum speed, just walking speed. Make sure you can exercise at the speed for long hour. For me, it's 5 km per hour. For you, I'm suggesting around 3 or 4. Just make as long as possible. I suggest each session take at least 3 hours. Because your body, every time you start the exercise, it takes a little bit time for the ignition. So you can't just do every 30 minutes, 1 round, and do for 10 rounds. It's not going to work. You're going to have to sweat on this machine. You're going to have to take water, you're going to take things you need while you're doing exercise. This is going to increase the ability to absorb stuff you need. Even for drinking juice, it will help the juice to go to the correct part of the body. So the same juice might make a different effect on the same body. Well, I would urge people who's fighting in this situation to contact me. If you find a method interesting, find it relevant, find it might be helpful to you, a relative, people you care, you can contact me. My name is Stanley, I live in Singapore. This is my email address. Dear friends, if you think my method is relevant to you or your relatives or people you care, please try to convince them to start as soon as possible, because for cancer patients they don't have a lot of time. The window is closing and every minute that matters. And what I'm trying to propose is a lifestyle that never stops, because we don't know how they got this cancer in the first place, and the science can't prove that the good part of the body can infect back. But we're trying it, because if you don't believe it, it won't happen to you. You try to find some hope, you might cure yourself. That some people really beat cancer, it's just not follow any prescription. Something they do defeat death. Or you need to believe something. I'm doing this completely to share. I'm not selling anything. Please contact me. Contact me for any information you might be interested. And for this system, I would suggest that you to really use a plasma or LCD TV with size above 37 inch. Put it right in front of the treadmill, and because this will increase the contrast. So you just put your treadmill beside the window and keep your window open. Don't on the air conditioning system. Make use of sunlight, make use of natural wind, and do it at a constant speed. Keep on doing it. Try to maintain your functionality. Try to stay alive. This is my suggestion. I wish us good luck.